Hey guys, it's Cole, and today we have been graced with what I can only call one of the greatest glamours to ever be added into Final Fantasy XIV, and I kid you not, and I am not clickbaiting by saying that, the developers have truly, honestly outdone themselves on this one on every level. This is going to be the Fat Cat Loungewear, and to say the absolute least, this is one of the most epic additions to the game I have ever seen. As we all know, Glamour is the true endgame, and a just, good, and fair endgame this does provide, indeed. This set together and all the pieces, even individually, like real talk, even just the hat, even just the body, even just the legs, even just the feet, even individually, this Glamour is absolutely a hot in my books. Every single piece is a mastercraft. I'm honestly not even sure where to begin with this one, so let's go from the top. This headpiece is just spectacular. Looking at this extra layer of ears on top that are just absolutely cute AF, and I dare say, look good. Like, they're obviously a bit meme styled, but they actually look great, and Rothgar can use this hat, say what? So I'm gonna just be using this for sure. Like, absolutely, this is gonna be making an appearance in many videos. You can absolutely count on that. And so the default dye, to be clear, that it comes out of the box with is it has the standard Fat Cat two-toned with the brown and then the black side, and of course encompasses the ear region, which has this nice cute little pink inside. Oh god. Now I get it. If some people aren't super into the two-toned color style, makes sense. Gotcha. I kind of am like thinking I might go for something a little bit more muted in that too. And you can kind of make it look like it's not really that two-tone pattern, but if you dye the pieces different colors, like the jet black dye or pure white dye does seem to mask it a bit if that's not really your kind of thing. Fat Cats are amazing. I think default out the box is amazing, but I'm thinking I myself might lean into like a Sith black kind of look and then have the new lens. It's not what the Fat Cat represents. I don't care, it'll look cool. And now this moves me into getting into the body, and instantly I noticed that my necklace shows, which for me personally is a huge plus for sure, and lets me express a little bit of creativity there, so it kind of like stands out. And for me, that's one of the most important things when I'm looking at a set is, okay, a lot of people are going to be wearing this exact set as a set, myself included obviously, but how can I express a little bit of creativity? And so the necklace is going to allow us to do a little bit of that. And for now, I've gone with the Adventurous necklace. I simply think that looks good. The Mammy Shiba necklace might be a fun twist as well. The one that kind of has like that green like collar thing on it. It's really cute. Now, obviously the detailing on this hoodie is just incredible. The level of detail is amazing. From the drawstrings from the hood, just they look fantastic with the little metal loop at the end of this big fluffy piece on the end. It's so nice, so realistic. I've had hoodies like that myself so many times. And then you can see the stitching through the different colors on the shoulder pads, and there's this braid pattern across the arms that leads into these built-in gloves. More on those in a second because they're fucking amazing. And I should say that those gloves are attached to the body, just to be clear. But the body has these great pockets and buttons, and then the back shows even more padding on the elbows, which makes sense. You'd kind of want elbow pads, I guess, as an adventure, right? You can never be too careful. And then we reach the back with the tail. And this is just absolutely ridiculous, this massive circle at the end. And while I instinctually want to say I hate it, I absolutely love it. I love this stupid tail so much, especially when it's walking. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life, but that also makes it one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. 100% you're going to see that in footage, and some people are going to laugh, some people are going to roll their eyes, and some people are going to unsubscribe and say, what the fuck has happened? And I'm going to be like, I am absolutely loving this set. YOLO swag. Also, the body piece without the helmet, I should say, looks stellar. Like, it doesn't need the helmet. Kind of like what I was saying at the start, each of these pieces works independently so well. Like, I love this, like, how to say it, this like lower, more open body piece to the neckline. Like, the neckline is just a little bit lower and it opens up the body. It just looks stellar, even independent. I think that this is definitely like a hoodie that I have worn in real life. Like, obviously not with the cat stuff on it, but like, I love this. This is something I would wear. Comfort above all else, absolutely. Looks so confident to me. Now this gets me to the gloves, and the fingers are like showing, which is, in my opinion, a beautiful touch. It's just like, whenever you're using gloves, it's just like having those fingers is so nice, and it's just like, would I recommend that in the dead of winter in Canada, like what we are going into the next few months? No, because you'll lose your damn fingers. But I think that it looks really good in game, and it just looks good. And it's like in like light fall weather that we're kind of going into just right now for the first month or so going now is gonna be like beautiful, nice here. But like moving on, I just think it's a nice touch. But the paw print on the palm. Oh guys, it's absolutely glorious. I don't care. I love it. And as a sage with my hand sticking out, it's just so cute to see the paw. It's just like because the sage sticks the hand that I'm gonna try and get that in the footage 100%. It's absolutely amazing. I honestly just think like this set is the most like cute thing. One of the cutest things that we have ever seen added into gaming in general. It's just so good. And so for the pants, there are two types. And first let's talk about the half slomps, which are again a piece I absolutely love independent of the set. I could see myself using some different top with this just for like a cozy, just nice lounging set. I'm just using the word lounging because it's in the name. The braid detailing, the multiple tones, that nice soft pocket in the back. These are just ideal pajama pants, and I absolutely am living for them. They're fantastic. Also, the cutoff pant is just really comfortable looking. In the Victorian era, you would absolutely be called a dirty, filthy slut. Then we get to the Fat Cat shorts, which of the two aren't my favorite if I'm super honest, but regardless have this soft pocket, braid pattern, two-toned color scheme, and I think it looks neat. I just think it looks neat. And it just even goes into the socks, which I think fit nicely into the slippers. I do think that's a very nice touch. The developers obviously paid attention. Unfortunately, if you take them off, like the slippers, there aren't like the continuation of the sock. That would be my one and only concern, but I think that might be more a limitation of the engine, just being like, okay, that's for shoes. You're not allowed to do that. I'm not sure. I think that might be it though. Some people will for sure 100% love these, I guarantee you. I'd say that they look best with the rest of the hoodie on, but that's just personal taste. Of course, I can however see it being used in various other glams totally well though. And this finally lands me at the Fat Cat slippers, and oh my god. To say the least, it has been years. This is a blast from the past for me. It has been years since the carbuncle slippers were launched, and then me and my boyfriend did our stupid little short about the cold winters of Coatis with the carbuncle slippers. And now it is the Fat Cat's turn to be turned to slippers, and the results, iconic, if not a bit frightening. I wonder how many people would even actually have remembered that video. There were not many subs. I think that was back when we had like none. It was crazy. What a time. What a blast from the past. I'm moving on. But in terms of the slippers, what can I say other than you literally have one fat cat per foot and you're running around with them on? Do I need to say more? It's just brilliant. The brilliance is in the simplicity of it. And that leads me to the end of the video where, yeah, I've got to say this is easily one of the most iconic glamour sets that we have ever seen added into the game at all. And I'd say even gaming in general. This is iconic. Hands down, I love it. This gets a hot. This is not a rot, this is a hot. And this set sparks so much happiness for me personally. Like, yeah, I just love this set, inside out and backwards. But yeah, if you guys want to help me out and make me super happy, if you consider dropping a fat cat on that like button. Like button may not survive though, and Cat Daddy that subscribe button. And yeah, take care everyone, and I hope that you have an absolutely amazing, glorious day, as glorious as these fat cats. I'm never gonna get over how amazing this set is. Oh yeah, and Rothgar using the helmet, the hat. Guys, I'm so happy.